What's up guys, I'm randomfrankp, and as a host of Room Tour Project, one of the most common things I see in gaming setups is the addition of those RGB LED lights. Almost everyone has them in their gaming setup or in their room, and it just makes it look pretty cool, adds like a new dimension to the lighting in your room. Today in this video, I'm going to show you some really cool RGB products that's a little different from the norm. We have some RGB light strips, some RGB bulbs, as well as some little tech gadgets on the side that you can add to your room or your gaming setup just to make it different and to add a little more pop to it. All the links will be in the description down below so you can check them out for more information. But without wasting any more time, let's start it off. First up, we have the Naughty, and this is a really neat geometric looking LED notification device that lights up your setup. It connects to your smartphone with an app, and all your notifications can now be seen glowing, whether you have your phone on you or not. I'm definitely a fan of how this looks, and it fits in great with my white and black theme setup. The design is aggressive looking, but its facets and angular shapes are a welcome addition to my desk. Once you turn it on, you now have full control of what this does. You can make it stay one color, change throughout the color spectrum for a light show, or have it go to your phone's notifications. And by the way, the flickering is the camera's reaction to the LEDs. It doesn't actually flicker in real life like that. It is also wireless, so once it's charged up, there won't be any cable clutter. But how I really use this is with it connected to my phone. For all your notifications, you can change the color for each notification, also set certain lights to different apps, so when you are getting a certain notification, it'll shine that color. So when someone texts me, I'll have it so it blinks green. I'm getting a phone call, it'll be red. Someone tweet at you, you can make it a light blue, or if you get a notification on Facebook, make it a dark blue. It's a really cool way to stay connected to your social media 24/7. It's around $50 for the Naughty, but in my opinion, that is totally worth it for what this does in a small, compact, modern looking device. Next up is the enhanced 5.9-inch LED mood light, and I showed this off last month if you remember in my top Amazon tech video for under $50. It is very simply an LED light bulb that you can change the colors of with the remote to any color or effect you want. The ball itself is a frosted crystal globe with the light inside illuminating the entire structure. You can choose to use it wirelessly with the batteries or plug it in for a constant power supply. It is nice and clean looking and can fit into any setup throughout the house as it gives off a nice soft hue. Not only that, but if you look closely enough, you can read your future. Obviously joking, but for under $30, it's a nice way to add some color to your room without breaking the bank with this mood light. Now let's take a look at a pretty cool smart LED lamp, the Xiaomi Yi Light. This is another great mood light that allows you to control it manually or from your smartphone with an app, and it can display up to 16 million RGB colors, as well as different Kelvin degrees of white. Intended as a bedside lamp at night, this thing is ready to shine. From your phone you can change the colors, the brightness, and the light modes, or channel your inner DJ and control the light on top with your finger just by sliding your finger in a circular motion. Doing this allows you to easily change the brightness of the LED light, as I mentioned, and is a great thing to have by your bedside if you need to get up in the middle of the night. If the RGB lights are too much, you can change the modes to a normal white color that ranges from a really cool bright white to a warming orangish white that is easier on your eyes. It is all in your control. And like I said, you can use this with your phone with an app. There are tactile buttons on top as well if you choose not to go that route. It is admittedly a little bit overpriced at around $100, but for this RGB bedside lamp at night, I think it could be a pretty cool addition if you're looking to pick something like this up. Next we have the popular option these days that we're seeing in many setups, LED light strips. These are crazy cheap and easy to set up, and they provide nice backlighting to any room. You can buy them in one color, like the cool white light strip that I have around my desk for backlighting, or get them in an RGB light strip that allow you to change the colors, modes, and brightness, all with an included remote. The simple one color white strip I have is under $10, and it's probably one of the favorite things that I added to my desk setup. The backside of these strips have that 3M sticky tape, which makes it easy to apply to any surface. I use the RGB strips on the back of my TV to highlight and accent whatever I'm playing or watching on TV. For example, if I'm playing a sports game like FIFA, I'll put it on a nice light green to match the pitch. If I'm playing Halo, I'll make it blue to, accent the sci-fi theme of the game and what team I'm on. Also the same thing for red. It's just very easy on the eyes, kind of extends the screen at night, and it definitely looks cool. You can get these one color strips for around $10 or the RGB complete kit for around $20. Now we'll switch gears to LED light bulbs, and these are the LifeX 1000 bulbs, smart LED lights that when connected to your home network, they all work perfectly in sync.
It is insanely bright at 1000 lumens, capable of white lights and the RGB color spectrum. I love using these because unlike cheaper grade LED lights, they do not give off that annoying flicker on camera. They're very bright and saturated, and they all look great. Just download the app and connect them all together on your home network, and you're ready to go. And the app is very user-friendly and gives you a lot of options. One very useful thing for me is changing the Kelvin degree here. You can do from very warm lights to very cool daylight colors. You can change on the RGB spectrum to any of the colors that are very bright and saturated as well, give you nice cool colors. And go into the themes tab where you can change to certain color themes. Each light will be a different color coordinated to that theme. As you can see, peaceful is like a purplish and blue. Relaxing has very light green colors. Energizing gives you a lot of bluer colors. Soothing, obviously like a soothing color feel. Tranquil, exciting, very bright neon lights. What's really cool is if you don't like the lights in that theme, you can just tap the theme again and it will change the lights up to give you a different variation of that color theme, which is pretty cool. There are a ton of other themes as well. You have stuff like cheerful, which is going to just give you again more bright, cheerful lights. Focusing, which is kind of calm and soothing. Blissful is a nice colorful sunset. Powerful is a very strong and orange sunset looking theme, and again you can change it up if you want it to be more saturated. Warming, Dream, which is like the Aurora Borealis for the Northern Lights, very cool colors. And Serene. But it really doesn't end there. You can go into the options for different effects, do a ton of different things like the RGB color spectrum. You can go in and change the speed, the variation, the degree of difference. So it's cool that you have that option, as well as a music visualizer, which allows you to change the strobe of the lights to the music. These bulbs are great. They're one of my favorites, and they come in at around $50 for one. Or as a cheaper alternative, you have the Misfit Bolts. These are kind of like the LifeX ones, but they're not as bright. They do give off that annoying flicker when you have them on and you're close to the camera with them, which is why I don't use them anymore. But they will be slightly cheaper as they come in typically at around under $50. They still do have pretty similar stuff like these scenes where you can change from a bright day to an all white color, date night for a calming orangish. You have a movie night, you can put this on while you're watching movies. Forest, where all the lights are different greens and blues, which looks really nice in my opinion. A sunset, obviously representing sunset colors. Volcano, which gives off nice purples and oranges, which is another one of my favorite themes on this one. You can change the brightness for them as well. Rocking chair, a nice little sunset again. Salt, yeah, all this stuff, all different themes. You can change the colors individually as well, each of the lights. And like I said, they're going to be a little bit cheaper, but they're not as high quality as the LifeX.
Alright guys, gonna wrap it up for my video on some cool RGB lighting tech you can pick up to add to your gaming setup. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up to show your support. You can hit me up on Twitter at randomfrankp. Feel free to follow me on there for some more channel updates. And last, if you haven't already, if you like this video, you want to see more tech videos and gaming setup stuff in the future, you're not going to want to miss out, so please hit subscribe. And again, all the links to everything you see here are in the description for you guys to check out. Alright guys, I'm Random Frank P. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.